One of the founding fathers of our country, Benjamin Franklin, once said 90% of men masturbate and 10% lie. We would like to dedicate this following poem humbly to that 10%. In the morning, I rise with the sun and pop wood a beaver couldn't bite through.
My girlfriend's next to me like the teddy bear I always wanted.
The kind with holes.
And I'm poking her in the back!
Hey, look who caught the early worm.
It says she looks impatiently at her watch.
Like she doesn't have the time or the hands to stroke my clock.
She abandons me
to go make a living. I mean, who is gonna tug my slug? Bye, honey. I love you. Immediately shut the blinds, slam the deadbolt, drop my pants, bunny hop and duck walk to the laptop.
The girlfriend's gonna be gone for a couple hours.
Ain't nothing to crime if it can be washed off in the shower, oh yeah.
I got a date with me, myself, and my little friend tonight.
My mind's in the gutter and it's time to flush the pipes.
It's the sound of one hand clapping, the endless handshake.
I'm gonna type in the password to open up the vault to my spank bank.
I'll take my power tool, oil it up, and work it. Cover her computer in saran wrap so her hard drive won't short circuit.
I bust out with my proudest invention, a microwaved cantaloupe with a hole drilled in it. I call her my supermarket slut, my gutter ball.
Hey, it's not called lying or cheating when there's nothing to tell. There's a Han Solo flight between me, a website,
A bottle of lube, and DSL.
The melon is gripping my gristle, rigor mortis stiff, to a fantasy of digging up Betty Page and throwing her up in the mix. For the next half hour, I look like I just caught a fish.
I'm the peeping Tom in the Vixen pit. Tawny Katane is purring at the white snake, whipping up a batch of testicle milkshake.
This is like Revenge of the Nerds in 3D. It's like I'm back in high school, but every cheerleader is cheering just for me. Double D's, bobbing and bouncing on the world's biggest trampoline. And there ain't no felony on fantasy. Hi, Mom. There ain't no felony on fantasy.
Hello, ma'am.
There's no Y to the X. I'm out for porn rated Z.
This is the history channel of all my wet dreams.
Shit, in the spank bank, even an amputee couldn't keep their phantom limbs off me. Oh yeah, baby. It's Thanksgiving and I got your gravy.
My pigtail babysitter when I was 13.
My Bible study teacher, Miss Green.
Catholic schoolgirls.
Midgets.
Girls who love Harry Potter.
SuicideGirls.com.
And I was about to spurt the sherbet.
And the melon was about to get a creamy center.
The finish line was in sight.
But she came early when I thought she'd be late.
There was a key in the lock, and before I could stop. I was caught in the act.
A noose around my neck with no one to cut me slack.
Her Care Bear with his stick in his hand like a tapeworm drowned in KY.
Her little leprechaun, balls deep in produce.
And I'm glad she didn't have a camera.
But she still flashed on me with the, what the fuck is my Mac doing covered in saran wrap?
What the fuck is that?
Well,
I answered. It's a one-man bukkake over a Mac top. Gangbang galleries just spun upon us with butts and koalas, bumpkins and basketballs.com.
It is a cantaloupe. But it's not what you think. I was just enjoying the fruits of my labor.
I was just blowing off steam.
Just throwing scraps of meat to the lion in my loins. Pornography is a mere snack before the feast. Call me a dog, but every canine was born to tug at his leash. Massaging my manwich is the only way I can find peace.
But she cracked the pussy whip and said,
"Is this what you want? Hell no. No. Watermelons weren't in season. It was on sale. It's smaller than I like.
I was just warming up my hot dog for your tight butt.
Just getting the mayo hot for the fur burger, but...
Hey, at least I didn't go to my ex for raunchier sex.
Or try to suck my own cock again, endangering my fragile neck.
I've seen millions of generations of Filipinos.
And Scottish bastards die in Kleenex. It's a scientific fact. My sperm count doubles every 3 days.
Not every ejaculation deserves a name. Why are your good vibrations so empowering? And mine are an act of shame.
Yes, what he said.
But just like a fluffer, I blew it and said, baby, if it means that much to you, I will delete all the porn and the history and the cache everything.
Whoa, that's a little dramatic. Even if you took away all my porn and tapes, I'd just go old school and whip it to the naked natives in National Geographic with a...
It's a fantasy. Reality is your loving face nestled against my crotch. Our life of commitment behind the white picket fence.
Skinning the salami is an appetizer, but your roast is the main dish. No, with every load I blow, I also blow you a kiss.
All right, I don't have an excuse. But you're the muse of my self-abuse, a masterpiece portrait in my carnal collection. Shit, I would tattoo the imprint of your vagina on my hand to let you know I'm eternally faithful with every erection.
So don't get mad. Don't point some accusatory finger on what could be a helping hand. All right, enough of this emo frontin' bullshit. You know you're freakier than me. Shit, we both masturbate to Angelina Jolie. And you know, like that shit rough. And you're in traffic, you get off the Benoit balls thinking about Russell Crowe and Denzel Washington tag teaming you in handcuffs.
Just like a circumcision, she cuts me
short and says, enough.
Stop getting semen on my workstation.
And produce, fucker, produce has pesticides, so you kind of might want to think about cancer of the dick. But today, I'm pulling rank in your spank bank.
Whatever you do by yourself, do it.
But if I'm going to be the little queen of your mental harem, I think you need to bring home the bacon to mama and prove it.
I'm so glad we reached this understanding.
I'm going to eat your pussy like cotton candy.
I kneel before her and unroll the red carpet of my tongue.
For she is my queen and the ruler of kingdom come.
Because even though there's a million women in my head,
when I wake from my wet dreams, all I want is one. Thank you.